Hello, please tell me if I'm audible or not. So I would know. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, hello, the right instructor. We are here again. I welcome you all. Thank you so much for joining me again. So we are going to discuss our third week thoroughly. And thank you, the right instructor, Shal, Akram. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you all? How's it going? Like, how was your Sunday and Saturday? Hello. Okay, it was good. Good to know. Thank you so much. Hello. It is great so far. It's good to know, Akram. Good to know. So, are you all ready? Or I think we should wait at least 2 minutes for our classmates. So, and if someone has not joined it, you can share the link and call them. Okay. So if you all have any question regarding last week, any doubt or about assignments or anything, but let me tell you, everyone, your assignments were so good. I'm so impressed that you all did really good, great job. I think this class is beneficial for everyone. So I think I'm so impressed. You all are working so hard. Okay. Oh, I'm just starting a little initiative, Vishal. So I'm grateful for all of you. You all are doing great work. I'm just helping you. I'm trying at least. So okay. So I think we have waited okay, 1 minute more. So then we'll go. Okay, so let me just see. Okay. Okay, so I think, okay, Akram, I love your way of teaching. Thank you so much, right, instructor. And Akram is saying, I wasn't able to download the previous live presentation. Okay, Akram, don't worry. I'm gonna share with you uh, in on UOP portal about second week. So I'm gonna share with you, or you can just go on my YouTube, like in this class, and I've also mentioned the link this description box. But if you were not able to download it, I'll send it to you individually. Is that okay? Okay. Okay. So let me share my. Okay. So you could see it, but you were not able to download it. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna share it with you after this class. So I'm gonna share you with my screen with you. Let's see what we have for week 3. Okay. So here you see, can you all see my screen? Just give me thumbs up so I can go move forward. Can you all see my screen here? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so we are going to start third week. First, we are going to revise what we have learned last week. So here, my name is Yogita Sharma. welcome you all and thank you so much for coming here. And I'm here to guide you. We can talk about any topic you want to discuss with me. So here you can see week 3 this week will master the art of generating ideas for essay through pre-writing strategies. Learn to avoid sentence from for fragments and explore business vocabulary. So we are going to discuss these and here you can see. So it's a just quick recap of week 2 what we have learned last week. You have, if I'm telling you, if you have any doubt you can just ask. What we have learned: paragraph structure, compare and contrast, unity and coherence, transition words, and we have also developed skills writing well structured paragraphs, using comparison and contrast effectively, peer assessment skills, reading comprehension strategies. We have discussed it thoroughly. Yeah. And this week we will expand from paragraph writing to essay planning. We discussed paragraph writing last week. Now we're going to do essay planning. You will learn how to generate ideas before you start writing. So last week we discussed about the strategies, how what strategies we can follow, and this week we will learn how to generate ideas before before we start writing, making your essays stronger and more organized. So we are going to discuss it thoroughly. So stay with me. We are going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about things that you can also tell me the topic and we can discuss it, like globally, internationally, related to the topic, related to your subject, related to your field, related to your work field. We can talk about anything. You want to share your personal experiences here, you're more than welcome. You want to participate with me, you're more than welcome. You can share with your classmates, and there's lot much to learn in this class. So what would be the objective in this class? For the week third, develop pre-writing skills for compare and contrast essays, create compare and contrast argument effectively, identify and correct sentence fragments, master business and employment vocabulary. We are going to cover all these objectives in week 3 class, which is we are having right now. We can discuss it. You, if you have any questions. So I was going to tell you in my last class, if you guys have any questions related to like week 3, week 2, you just ask here. Hello, Mohammed. How are you? Good to see you here. And if you have any questions, like if you could not understand from anything from week 2, and if you have any question in like recent week, you just ask me. We can discuss here. Okay. So topic we will cover: pre-writing and brainstorming strategies, selecting essay topics for compare and contrast essays, avoiding sentence fragments, building comparison and contrast skills, business and employment vocabulary, reading employee happiness and business success. We are going to discuss all this. We're going to cover all this topic which is mentioned in your week 3. Okay. So now we'll start with business and employment vocabulary, part 1. So here you can see these words appear in this week's reading and listening exercises. Study them carefully. So this business and employment vocabulary, I hope you all know about the term vocabulary. Like we will discuss, like this is the topic that is given in your week 3, business and employment vocabulary. Now we're going to discuss it. First is accountable, asset, confidence, employee, expectations, and morale. So first is accountable. What is the meaning of accountable? You all have it. You don't have to see my screen. What is the knowledge of your this term, like accountable? Is responsible for your actions and decisions. Like I'm accountable to teach you, right? So this is called accountable, because I am responsible for your teaching, for your learning. So this is accountability, taking accountability or taking decision on something else, something related to your life, something related to your career, your personal life. This is called accountability. You are really uh, accounted person that when you are taking any decision regarding this. Next is asset, a valuable resource or skills that benefits a company. But we are using these vocabulary in business and employment vocabulary. We're using this in business and employment. Like you are very accountable employee. You're understanding this? Like you can make you're making good decisions. You can take uh, proper decision, you can take proper actions. That's how we call that person accountable. Next is asset, a valuable resource or skills that benefits a company. A valuable resource and skill that benefits a company. Like an individual can have this asset also. Like this is some kind of quality that is beneficial for your company, for your business, right? Next is confidence, believe in your abilities and skills. Like if you can speak, if you can take stand, if you can just generate your ideas with confidence, with, so this is called confidence. With you can generate your, you have this ability to speak. That means that you have confidence. And employ, a person who works for a company. You all know that if a person is working for an organization, that means that how we called it employ. Okay. So expectations, what is expected or required from someone. So there's some objectives from the company that is given to every employee. So uh, we call it expectations or objectives. Like this is our expectation from an employee. This has to be fulfilled. Okay. Next is morale, the overall mood and confidence of employees, the way of working, the way of mood and confidence of an employee. We call it morale. Okay, these all our terms are related to business. So next is second part, business and employment vocabulary part 2. First is motivated, performance, productivity, promotion, satisfaction, supervisor. Okay, so first is motivated. You all know what is the meaning of motivation and how we use this term in business context. So motivated is having enthusiasm and drive to work hard. Okay, so I am working hard to prepare this PPT and giving every ev- I mean every knowledge that I have uh, regarding week 3 I'm giving you. So this is my motivation. This is my motivation towards you. So that's how I'm having this enthusiasm and drive to work hard. That's how I can use this term. Performance, how well someone does their job. You all can tell that um, how am I doing here. So this is called performance. Productivity, the amount of work accomplished effectively, effect efficiently. Sorry, I could not read it. So productivity, the amount of work accomplished efficiently, the amount of work that has been done with some result. This is called productivity. Next is promotion, advancement to a higher position. Like if I'm teaching you, then your university is promoting me to higher level. That's how it is used in business term. Next is satisfaction, feeling pleased and fulfilled with work. Like I am really content when I am teaching you, I'm having interaction with you, and I'm reading all your comments. So this is my satisfaction regarding job. So feeling pleased and fulfilled with work. Like you have this feeling that I've done something good, and now I have no regrets if someone is saying something to me. I don't care because I've done everything that I could have done about it. So this is called satisfaction. And supervision, uh, supervisor, a person who manages and guides other employees. Like there are 10 people, there's a group of 10 people, and someone is supervising it. It's called supervisor. And these terms are mentioned in your week 3 uh, learning guide. And this is study tips is create flashcard with these terms, use them in sentences, and listen for them in the employee interview audio, look for them in the employee happiness article. So you have got 13 people here. So I want you to all make one sentences related to these vocabularies. So I I can say, I can see that you all have got it right, right? So just if you don't want to make 6 sentences, just make one sentences: motivated, performance, productivity, promotion, satisfaction, and supervisor. Just make one sentences each one of you, so I can see that you are getting my point, right? So try to make one sentence that how, and it should be in business context, like it is related to your job, related to your study. It should not be related to your personal life. I want to see how you're using this vocabulary, these words in your business. Okay, just try to make it. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, and you can all think quickly. I'm sure you can think quickly. Akram, the right instructor, and I cannot read your name, sorry. Can you please write your name? I don't know how to uh, uh, speak Urdu. I mean, I cannot read it. So, and Muhammad, Vishal, and please make some sentences about on these vocabularies related to business field. Can you all hear me? It would be beneficial for you only. So this is how you can easily use these terms in your assignments also. Okay. Okay, so I'll read it. Please make your sentence. I'll read here. We'll move. Okay. Akram has structured a sentence. I usually have my performance appraisal in March of each year. My supervisor and I sit together and discuss what we have done, and we plan for future objectives. That's really nice sentence actually. You have covered almost everything, like promotion, supervisor, performance. Abakir, Abakir. I'm pronouncing it right? Abakir? Sorry if I'm not. Very good, Akram. It is really a good sentence. And I can see you've used okay, the right instructor is saying I feel satisfied when my efforts are valued in my workplace. Okay, that's also really great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Abakir. Okay, so next slide we're going to do it is pre-writing. Now we all have discussed. Okay, Mohammed also made one sentence. His job satisfaction was incredible, and his supervisor was satisfied. Okay, that's nice. You have used 2 words. Also made one sentence. I'm motivated enough to increase my productivity and get my promotion. That's really a great sentence, Vishal. Thank you so much. And I'm happy you all are learning here. Thank you. Okay, let's move forward. So, what is pre-writing? Pre-writing is the thinking and writing you do before you begin an assignment to help you generate ideas. So, uh, imagine if I'm giving you one sentence, one topic that you have to write the sentence on this topic, and you are thinking about it, right? You're just making pointers, generating your thoughts about the topic. That's what we call pre-writing. Okay, why pre-writing important? Pre-writing is important for you to helps you focus your thoughts, generate creative ideas, organizes your thinking, save time when writing, improves essay quality. So pre-writing is important because you can easily, if I'm giving you a topic, like let's suppose I'm giving you that topic, that global warming, and you all are thinking what you all think about global warming. So you will write write down all the pointers that is coming in your mind, and you generate creative ideas before writing that main writing. You will do pre-writing. It really helps you in your writing, organizes your thinking, saves time when writing, improves essay quality. Okay, if I I took that example of global warming. So let's suppose I gave you that topic global warming, and I told you to write pre-writing first. So you will start with event by event, like how global warming affecting our Earth, right? How and what are the what are the solutions, what is the conclusion. You will add all the facts related to global warming, right? So you will collect all, basically it is collecting all the sources, all the thinking about that before writing that main paragraph. So three main pre-writing techniques, these are the three main pre-writing techniques, that free writing, brainstorming, mind mapping. So first is free writing is write continuously without stopping. This is free writing, right? Where you are not looking for sentence structure, where you are not looking for grammar, where you are not seeing if you're writing wrong, or I have made this sentence uh, senseful. You're not looking for it. You're just writing what is coming in your mind. You're writing it. This is called free writing. Next is brainstorming. List ideas quickly. You all have noticed this if we think about one topic, some ideas just come like together, and you always cannot remember it if everything is coming together. So you'll write this randomly, like you just put all the thought without checking if it is grammatically correct or not, if the sentence is in a correct form or not. You just write it. This is called brainstorming, and everything is coming in your mind related to that topic. This is called brainstorming, and you're thinking more and more and more what you can add more. And mind mapping create visual connections between ideas. So mind mapping is when you're thinking, first you are free writing, then brainstorming, then mind mapping is when you are generating your thought in your mind and creating pictures, creating visuals about it. You're seeing all the pictures in your mind. So let's discuss thoroughly about these three techniques of pre-writing. First is free write technique. How to free write? Set a timer of 5-10 minutes. Write continuously about your topic. Don't worry about grammar and spelling or organization. That's how I told you before. That if you are writing about if you are thinking about a topic, that means that you are randomly writing your thought without checking grammar, spelling, and or its organization. uh, don't stop writing, keep your pen moving. Like if you have checked your ideas and you thought that it is not a right, I have not written a good structured sentence, then you will stop yourself. No, don't stop, just keep writing. If you get stuck, right, I'm stuck until new ideas come. Can you see? you can see that this technique is really beneficial if you're just checking it and saying that if you're not getting new idea and you just write it, I'm stuck, and then you suddenly got new idea and just you keep writing, you started writing again, but you did not stop writing. So, pre-write example here, online versus traditional education. This is the topic, and I'm thinking about online education versus traditional classroom learning. Online is more flexible. I can study at home in my pajamas, don't need to commute, but traditional classes have more interaction, can also questions immediately, meet classroom face to face. Online requires more self-discipline. Discipline. Traditional has set schedule that forces me to attend. Technology issues with online, but traditional classes might be cancelled for weather. So here you can see there is no sentence structure, there is no grammar used, and there is no proper sentence here, and there's no spelling checked here. You can see, and free writing is all about getting ideas out, not perfect writing, but it is all about getting your ideas, getting your original ideas, right? I hope you all have understood about it. So next is brainstorming technique. How to brainstorm. You, I'm sure you all have heard about this brainstorm in your classroom, in your business, in your while you are going to start on new ideas. First, you have to do brainstorm. So next is how to brainstorm. Write your topic at the top of the page. List all ideas that come to your mind. Don't judge ideas as good or bad. Write quickly, quantity over quality. Use single words or short phrases. So, uh, let me tell you how this brain works. When we are thinking about something and we are getting this idea instantly, and thinking about it too much, like if we are thinking about it too much, we are complicating things. But brainstorming is when we are not thinking at all and just write it down quickly. That if I'm thinking that global warming is good for this world, I don't care if I have brought it wrong and right, and if someone is going to tell me if it is bad or good. I know such type of sentences needs more proof, but if you think like that, just write it down first. Then you will have your time to think about it. But if you're brainstorming, just don't think about bad or good. Just write it down first. Okay. Next is brainstorming example, working from home versus office. So these are some ideas like usually you have heard about the pros and cons. If you're starting a business, if you're starting a class, if you're taking classes, if you are going to office, you always write pros and cons, and then you started your main idea. So here's the brainstorming example of from home versus office. Working from home is no commute. You don't have to go, you don't have to take any bus or drive any car if you're working from home. Flexible hours, you can work, you just have to complete your hours. You are not bound to sit all on that table all the day. You can just go and talk to your wife, talk to your children, and you can work freely. There's no dress code. You can just sit in your shorts and just attend meetings, right? And next is comfortable clothes. You can, like I said, you can wear anything. Own food, you can eat fresh food. You don't have to spend. You can just eat your own food. Quiet environment, need self discipline, and isolated. So you can see these are the brainstorming ideas that come that quickly uh, come in my mind. Office work, team collaboration, which is also really important. If you're working in an office, team collaboration is the important One, because you are interacting with your team members and you are getting ideas, you're getting to know what they're doing, what type of work they do. Okay, next is professional atmosphere, set schedule, office equipment, commute stress, dress code, social interaction. So these are the brainstorming ideas that came when I was thinking about office work. So you also can tell me about your ideas, like taking online classes and going university. So you tell me about your ideas, what is coming in your mind while you are giving thought about it. Next is mind mapping technique. This is our third pre-writing technique. How to create a mind map. Write a main topic in the center. Draw branches for major categories. Add sub branches for specific details. Use colors and symbols. Connect related ideas with lines. So, how you can create a mind map. Write your main topic in the center. Like you have when you start writing, just write your main idea in the center. Draw benches for major categories. Categorize your topic like main heading, then subheading, then idea. Next is add sub branches for specific details. Use colors and symbols. Like if you want to emphasize on something, you just have to highlight it. It would be really beneficial for your audience, for your teacher, for your understanding. Connect related ideas with lines. So if you have written more ideas related to that topic, you'll just have to connect with lines. This is called mind mapping. Like I can tell you, right, if we are learning about body parts, right? So we write main topic body parts, then we give like arrows of different body parts and their functions, their needs of vitamins, how they work. So that's how we make body parts. So here I have mentioned an example. Mind map example is healthy living. So here healthy living is the main idea that we have wrought in center. Then I have make pointers here like categories: exercise, daily walking, gym workouts, sports activities. Next is nutrition, balanced meals, fresh vegetables, limited sugar. Next is mental health, stress management, work life balance, and social connections. So here you can see I've given one healthy living, then I've categorized it in three category, and then more like specific details. Next is that's how we do map mind map. Sorry. So if you have any doubt about these three pre-writing techniques, we can go through it again and we can discuss it. Okay. Next is understanding sentence fragments. So what is a sentence fragment? A sentence fragment is an incomplete sentence that is missing either a subject, a verb, or doesn't express a complete thought. Understanding sentence fragment is an incomplete sentence that is missing either a subject, a verb, or doesn't express a complete thought. So here you can see, I'll give you some examples also. Complete sentence requirement. What a complete sentence requirement is: sentence, subject, verb, and complete thought. So subject is who or what the sentence is about. Verb, what the subject does or is. Complete thought makes sense by itself. So examples: fragments and complete sentence. Fragments is running in the park. There is no subject. Who is running in the park? There is no context, like there is no some subject mentioned. That means it is sentence fragment, right? I hope you understand now. Complete sentences is I am running in the park. I am is subject here. So this is complete sentence, right? Next is The student with the book, there's no verb. The student with the work, it doesn't make any sense. So the student with the book is reading. That means there's a verb, there's some actions is going on, right? When I go to school, there's when I go to school, it we cannot put full stop here. You'll have to complete it. So it is incomplete thought. When I go to school, I meet my friends. When I go to school, I attend English class. When I go to school, I meet lots of friends. So you'll have to complete it. You have to make senseful sentence. And if it is not making sense, we call it sentence fragments. Got it? Next is how to fix sentence fragments. So three ways to fix sentence fragments is add missing subject or verbs, connect to another sentence, complete the thought. uh, like I've mentioned in the last slide, there I've given you some examples. It was like subject missing and the verb missing and the incomplete sentence. So here, how we can fix it? We can add a verb, we can add subject, and we can also make sense about this sentence. We all can tell that it is making sense. So add missing subjects or verb. Fragment is working late every night. So it is it doesn't have any subject. So she is working late every night. Who works late every night? She is working late every night. Connect to another sentence. Fragment is because it was raining. Because it was raining is not complete sentence, right? We have to connect another sentence. So we stayed inside because it was raining. We could not go there. We could not attend party because it was raining. Hello, Eleanor. How are you? So it was raining. That's how we connect sentence and we fix sentence fragment. Next is complete the thought. The book was I, the book that I borrowed. The book that I borrowed, it's incomplete sentence. It is incomplete thought, I would say. So the book that I borrowed is very interesting. So it is that you have to pay attention on sentence, that how you can fix that sentence fragment. Okay, do you have any doubt, or you all got the concept? Because it is really important that how you can fix it, where you have to add subject and verb, and also it should make sense. So you practice these sentences, please. Can you fix these fragments? Studying for the exam. The teacher in the classroom. After we finish dinner. You all have this exercise. You all have to done it. I've made these sentence fragments for you, so you can fix. You all try to fix these three sentences. So I'm gonna call all of your names. Akram, the right instructor, Vishal, and uh, okay, Muhammad, Eleanor. I think Abekar also is here. So please make sentences, fix these sentence fragments. Then I'll move forward. One of you, please try to fix these sentences, add subject, verb, and make sense out of these sentences that I have mentioned here. Studying for the exams, the teacher in the classroom, after we finish dinner. You all have to make sentences on these three sentence fragments. take help from here. Take help from here. I've I've written it. How you can fix it? You can add subject or verb. You can connect to another sentence. You can complete the thought, and you all have to rewrite it. Okay, so the right instructor give first comment. After we finish dinner, we will go for a walk. Okay, it's really good. Right instructor. Next is I'm studying for the exam today. That's really good. Mohammed, we are studying for the exam. Very good, Mohammed. And again, the right instructor is saying studying for exam will help you succeed. Very good. Eleanor, the teacher in the classroom is very kind and talented. Oh, really nice, Eleanor. Okay, so I'm happy now you all have understood this. Let's move forward, shall we? Okay, so you all have understood pre-writing. You all have understood three types of techniques that we used in pre-writing, and now you all have understood also the sentence fragments. Okay, now we can go forward. Let's go. So first is reading. This is your reading topic, and from week 3 is employee happiness and business success. This article explores the relationship between employee satisfaction and company performance backed by research data. Key points from the article. So I'm making your reading article really easy, so you can just come and check. And Mohammed also made another sentence. We are studying for the exam. The teacher is in the class. We will go after we will finish dinner. Okay, we'll go for walk after we finish dinner. We can use this because your last part of your sentence is not making any sense. Mohammed, you can add, we will go for the walk after we finish dinner. That would be the correct sentence. Otherwise, the whole sentence is correct. Thank you so much. You all are making efforts and you all are trying to learn here. I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm so happy to see you all are trying to learn and also counting my efforts. Okay, so I was talking about reading. So, your reading part from the second week is employee happiness in business class. So, I am making easy for you. So, how you can crack your reading for this week, and how you all can make it easy for yourself. So, first is key points from the article is research data, study of 1.9 million employees across 230 organizations. Main findings, happy employees lead to better business results, benefits, higher productivity, better customer loyalty, lower turnover. Next is good management, well informed employees, open communication, work life balance. These are the key points from the article. You can easily take screenshot and you can get idea that what kind of article you are going to learn, and these are the key points from the article. And reading strategy, that you should read the article 3 times, quick overview, detailed reading, and key points. These three, if you I'm going to take an example. If you're reading an article from newspaper, I'm sure if you're reading once, then you'll only get one headline. That this is about the prime minister. That article says. But if you're reading it again, then you'll get to know what is prime minister is saying in this article. Okay, then you will also, if you read thrice, then you will get to know that Prime Minister was talking about these developmental factors in this article. Okay, so you can just make points.
So that's why 3 times reading is really important. And I'm sure and I understand that uh, taking time out for reading, and it I'm telling you 3 times, and it is really hard. I know, because finding time and taking lots of time for the reading is it's time killing. But if you read 3 times, you will easily understand, you will able to understand about the purpose of that writing, of reading, sorry. Take no notes on main ideas, look for vocabulary words we studied, think about you think about your own work experience while you are reading about this topic, employee happiness and business success. So try to relate your own work, try to relate how you're happy, if you're a happy employee, and if your business is successful or not, and how is your company working, how is your company doing, is it doing right or wrong. It is giving you lots of ideas and brainstorming if you're reading it right. Okay, so when you're writing, when you are learning anything, try to connect with your personal experience. Okay, it is really important when you are trying to connect yourself with your studies, connect yourself with your learning. Like if you can imagining yourself in that situation, that's how that thought will stay in your mind. Otherwise it will not stay for long time. Of course it will stay in your mind, but not for long time. So please try to connect yourself with the ideas that you're learning, ideas that you are reading. So it would be really beneficial for your learning. You don't have to struggle much, you will easily understand it, you will easily remember it for the future. Okay, next is listening. So you'll have another uh, task for this week is listening employee interview. So this topic is employee interview. First is reading, next is all. What is the purpose of all the reading and listening? It's only the purpose that it is improving your reading and listening skills. That's how much you're paying attention to your thoughts, how much you're what is your listening, that what you're listening right now, are you paying attention or you're on your own world? Like you're thinking about your friend, thinking about your family, thinking about the situation that you did not like and you are not liking it. So thinking about anyone, like anything, or you're not in the present situation. So by reading and listening, that means that this university is trying to give you that opportunity so you can improve your reading and listening skills. And let me tell you students, if you can read and listen carefully, even if you're working in office, even if you're learning in this university, your half of the problem will be solved. You don't have to work hard, you just have to pay attention in the present. If your teacher is saying that you should do it, you should listen it, then you have to pay, you should talk to yourself that is it right that what my teacher said yesterday, or she's just saying it she's saying some philosophy about teaching and learning. I'm not saying any philosophy. If I'm saying that learning and listening in your own personal life is beneficial in every field. If you're listening to your children, if you're listening to your spouse, your husband, your wife, it will make your relationship so easy. If you are listening to yourself, it will improve your relationship with yourself. You will pay attention that what's my body saying right now. You can you just have to improve it. You have to listen it carefully, and you have to be honest with yourself. If you have not listened it, just ask politely that ma'am, we could not listen it, and just ask yourself, ask your relatives. So just stay in present. And if you'll take stress about anything, like about your situation, about money, about goal, about health, about career, about anything, it will not solve your problems, trust me, people. But if you just listen to this universe and say to yourself, it is going to be okay. I am going to be okay. I am going to achieve this. I am going to have this in my life. I'll just have to be patient. I'll just have to listen to myself. I'll just have to work hard. That's it. Okay. And I know if you all can say that ma'am can say it because she has all the resources and she can easily say such thing. I know, but I can also relate to you guys that everything will fall into its place when when the time is right. Okay, so you should not worry about anything. You just have to improve your senses, your skills. Listen to yourself first, then listen to others. It doesn't matter you if you want to listen to others, just listen to yourself, what you want, what is your purpose of this life. You're the best teacher. Okay. Thank you so much, Vishal. Next is, and you're the best also. You all are best. Listening. So, next is employee interview. Interview overview is Mr. Castillo is interviewing for a position at Associated Auto Industries. Listen to how he presents his qualifications and career goals. Key interview questions: why do you want to work for your company? What assets would you bring to the position? What does job satisfaction mean to you? Why would you be successful working for our company? These are the key interview questions. Mr. Castillo is having interviewing for a position at Associated Auto Industries, and these are the key questions. Mr. Castillo's qualification: he has experience in auto industries, speaks three languages, and marketing experience, high energy and productivity, goal oriented approach. These are the qualifications of Mr. Castillo. And Mohammed is saying, thank you, teacher, for your precious piece of advice. It's my pleasure, Mohammed. I'm here to help you. So it's always, I will always motivate you. I will always guide you, people, and I will always reach out to you if you need my help. So, okay. So, Mr. Castillo's qualifications is he has experience in auto industry. He speaks three languages. He has experience in marketing. He has high energy and productivity. He is very goal oriented. He has this very goal oriented approach. And listening tips, these are the listening tips here that we are you all are going to listen about Mr. Castillo's is: listen multiple times, focus on vocabulary words, pay attention to Mr. Castillo's confidence, notice how he gives specific examples. So if when you will listen to Mr. Castillo's interview, you will have this I've written all the interview questions that has been asked to Mr. Castillo's, and also Mr. Castillo's qualification. And these are the listening tips that you listen very carefully, and also focus on the vocabulary. Pay attention to Mr. Castillo's confidence. Notice how he gives specific examples. This would really helpful for you. These are my tips. You can just take a screenshot and try to apply it. Next is discussion assignment. So it's the hero of our week 3 assignments. Now we will discuss about the assignments. So far, if you have any question, just ask. If you want to ask about week 3, just ask me. If you have, okay, about rewriting, about sentence fragment, about anything you want to discuss, just write it here, then we will move forward. You all have understood? Give me thumbs up and I'll move forward. Okay? Have you all understood till now, or do I can go again and explain it? Ask yourself again. Try to imply this thing in your life. Try to ask yourself if I have understood or not. Not just for myself, not just for your parents, not just for anyone. Just try to say if you have understood, then say yes. Okay. Thank you, Shal. Anyone who wants to say if they have understood or not? I'm waiting for it. If you can listen to me, then you can tell me if you have understood it. Okay. Mm, okay, just to let you know that my name is Farzana Asim. You can call me Farzana. Okay, Farzana, go ahead, ask your question, please. Thank you so much, Abikar. Thank you. Farzana, please ask your question. I think you're writing, or is there any connection issues? I'm sure. Okay, Farzana, if someone did not post the written form of the answer, but they posted in the oral one, how can we grade them? Okay, so if someone has posted that oral one, just try to download that oral assignment. You can, or you can just hear this. You can download this file first, and you can hear what he's trying to say about that uh, answer in his answer. You can easily listen to it, because I also do the same thing. You can play it online, and if download is not working, that's right, Vishal. So yeah, you can just listen to it online, and if it is still not working, just tell me. Okay, I think we should move forward. We will discuss assignment now. So assignments, discussion assignment. Okay, so aren't both things important for grading? No, actually, it is up to you guys. If you want to write, and you can also post your questions orally, you can post the video, you can just, or you can just write. So it is not that both think important. You just have to interact with your classmates. It can be any mode. I'm so happy to be with you. Okay, Abikar, thank you so much. I'm also very happy with you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Fazana. I'm glad you got it. Okay, next we are discussing about discussion assignment. So, create a 2 to 3 oral presentation about the employee happiness article and relate it to your own experience. So, we are talking about employee happiness article and related to your own experience. You all must are working somewhere, or if you're not working, you're studying, you're learning things. You can relate to your personal life. So the article topic is employee happiness article. Discussion questions to address. Main idea is, what was the main idea the writer was trying to express? What do you think an ideal work environment is like? How can business create good work environments? So these are the questions that you all have to answer. What was the main idea the writer was trying to express? What do you think an ideal work environment, like someone has given all his work experience and all the happiness, employee happiness article, and what is trying to say, what his main idea about it? Try to look the purpose that of your classmate, that what is trying to say. What do you think an ideal work environment is like? You see that if someone is written about the ideal work environment and the happy environment, happy employee environment, and you are not agreeing with that, so you can express your thought, and you think that maybe another environment would be more happy for that person. Hello, Syed. How are you? Okay, so ideal creating good environment. How can businesses create good work environment? So you can see that if you see that these three questions are fulfilled in your classmates' answer, you can grade them accordingly. And guys, please be honest. If you're listening to them, if you're saying if you think they are making efforts, so just try to listen them very carefully and say if these three questions are fulfilled or not, right? Next is assignment steps. Read the article using strategies from unit 1. Review business vocabulary. Writing notes for each discussion questions. Record 2 to 3 minute oral response using Cultra, Loom, or ScreenPal. Rate and respond to three classmates' posts. So it is really important for you. That's how I grade you all. Try to keep these steps in your mind. That first, read the article using strategies from Unit 1. Review business vocabulary that we have already discussed in this class. Business vocabulary, all the business vocabulary that is given in this um article. Write notes for each discussion questions. Record 2 to 3 oral response using Cultra, Loom, or ScreenPal, and rate and respond to three classmates' post. I always check the date you are interacting with your classmates. I always check if you're interacting on Thursday, on Fridays, on Saturdays, or Sundays. So I grade accordingly, because if you are really active with your classmates and you're listening to you are making that interactive classroom, then okay. So Syed is asking, should we also reply orally when responding to our peers in the discussion forum this week? Yes, you should, Syed. You can do it. Okay. Next is learning journal assignment. So learning journal, choose your essay topic. Use pre-writing technique to select and develop a topic for your compare contrast essay. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask you what are the three types of pre-writing techniques that we have already discussed. This is your learning journal assignments. This is your learning journal assignment on which basis I always grade you and what grade matters in every week. So I we have discussed pre-writing techniques in this class, and those who are with me since the beginning, so they can easily tell me what are the pre-writing techniques that you are going to use in your assignment. Okay, I know all your names, and I know that you are with me since the beginning. So uh, I'm going to have these name in my mind if when I'm going to grade you. So you all tell me what are the three type of pre-writing techniques. We'll move forward. You think about it. Okay. So what are the requirements? Minimum 75 words. Topic selection. Write the topic you selected for your essay. It would be completely your choice. And comparison plan. State what you plan to compare or contrast. Technique used. Write which pre-writing techniques you used. That that question that I've asked. Write which pre-writing technique you used. Process description. Describe how you use the technique to generate ideas. Optional, include your pre-writing work or mind map picture. I have mentioned all the pre-writing techniques and the topics. I mean, topics you can select. You can. We have discussed compare and contrast in last week, and we have discussed pre-writing techniques also, and how you use the technique to generate ideas. We have discussed it thoroughly. Include your pre-writing or mind map picture. Include these techniques also. Example or topics. These are the topics that I've written you for your uh, easiness. You can check these topics for compare and contrast. Online learning versus sorry, traditional classroom learning. Working from home versus working in an office. City life versus rural life. Public transportation versus private cars. Traditional shopping versus online shopping. So these are some topics you can take screenshot right now, and you can use this topic for your assignment. I'll s- I'll wait for 30 seconds, then I'll move to another slide, because these topics can help you in writing, and easily you can just go for the writing. Okay? Okay. So let's move forward. Next is uh, the assignments to complete. Okay. Week 3 checklist is peer assesses unit 2 writing assignments, study business assignments to complete. Peer assess unit 2 written assignments, study business and employment vocabulary, complete vocabulary word search, complete dictation exercise, read employee happiness article, listen to employee interview audio, record discussion assignment 2 to 3 minutes, respond to 3 classmates discussion, complete learning journal 75 plus words. Okay. Thank you so much, Farzana. Thank you. You're right, by the way. These are the 3 techniques that we discuss. Okay. So these are the things, these are the tasks you all have to complete. You can see uh, peer assesses unit 2 written assignments, study business and employment vocabulary. Yes, Farzana, you can take it. Uh, you can choose anyone, any topic from that all the topic I've mentioned here. If you want, I can go back and you can just take a screenshot. These are the topics that you can take, and you can choose any one of the topic from these. It would be really beneficial for you. You can easily think about these ideas. You can compare, and yes, like online learning versus traditional. Yes, you're right. You can take it, Farzana. Hello. Hello, I cannot read your name. Please write your name. I don't understand your name. It is in different language. Thank you so much. Okay, so these are the tasks that you all need to complete this week. Pair assess unit 2 written assignment, study business and employment vocabulary, that we have discussed it. Complete vocabulary word search, we also discussed it. Complete dictation exercises, read employee happiness article, Listen to employee interview audio, record discussion assignments, respond to 3 classmate discussions, complete learning journal, take self quiz, take graded quiz, and I'm sure you all have understood that you all have to do what you have to do this week in your third week of learning. Next is peer assessment guidelines. So, evaluating Unit 2 written assignments, you will assess your classmate, compare contrast paragraph using these criteria. You have done it. Just ask yourself complete paragraph. Does it have all parts of a paragraph? Compare contrast contest. Does it effectively compare two places? You'll all have to assess it on these questions. Topic sentence, is there a clear topic sentence? Is the paragraph well organized? Are there any sentence fragments? Note any errors and suggest corrections. Remember, give constructive feedback and grade fairly. 1 to 10 scale. Your goal is to help your classmates improve. This is your goal. You don't just give your constructive and honest feedback to and grade to your classmates, because you all are lifting each other, not just saying good things. So if you start saying good things, you can you are just motivating them for nothing. But if you think that someone has done really good job, you can motivate them. That's all right. They also need motivation, because if someone has done good job, they need motivation. Next is study tips and success strategies. Here you can see, for vocabulary and mastery, create flashbacks with definitions and examples. Use new words in conversations. Write sentences using each vocabulary word. Listen to pronunciation in the audio materials. Pre-writing success is set aside dedicated brainstorming time. Don't judge ideas during brainstorming. Try different pre-writing techniques. Keep all pre-writing work for references. For discussion assignment, practice your presentation before recording. Use note but don't read directly. Time yourself to stay within 2 to 3 minutes. Speak clearly and with confidence. These are the study tips and success strategies you can use in this week 3 assignments, peer assignments, peer discussions, and in your reading and listening techniques. You can these strategies. Time management tips: spread your work throughout the week. Don't try to complete everything in one day. And that's how you can only learn. If you'll try to complete it one day, that means that you're just completing your task. You're not learning. If you are willing to learn, just try to complete everything in 7 days. You've got 7 days in a week. So just try to do your work in the chunks, not like together. Like you complete your work in one day and now you're done. I've done everything. Now teacher will take all the tension, all she's gonna give us grade, and I'm gonna pass this, I'm gonna get this degree and just get over it. So that's not how you're gonna learn. Please try to understand that you please put your daily efforts and try to achieve your main goal. That's why you're doing what you're doing here with the university. Okay. Next is prax- practice these questions, please, and I'm going to answer you. So I have 10 people here to still with me, and it's almost more than 1 hour we are having this class together. So question one is, which pre-writing technique involves writing continuously without stopping to edit or correct mistakes? Write it honestly, okay? Fix this sentence fragment: running to catch the bus. What does accountability mean in a business context? Name 3 requirements for a complete sentence. What is the minimum word count for your learning journal assignments? So these are the 5 questions for this class. and I can call your name, Farzana, Farzana Syed, Vishal, and Abikar, and I've got more. I can see all you are 11 people here. So write your answers here so I can see and check if you all have learned or not. This is the first question. Second question, fix the sentence fragment. Third is, what does accountability mean in a business context? Fourth is, name three requirements for a complete sentence. And five is, what is minimum word count for your learning journal assignments? Okay, Farzana and Vishal have given the answer, and they both are right. Very good. Uh, okay. Second question. That's right, Farzana. Amna was running to catch the bus. That's really good sentence. I was running to catch the bus. Thank you, Vishal. It's really good structure of sentence. And next, third is, what does accountability mean? 70, yes, 75 plus words. That's right. Okay. What does accountability mean in a business context? Can anyone tell? We have discussed in, I think, second or third slide. If someone remember what is accountability, I've given you examples also. Accountability is making decision and actions. Yes. When someone takes responsibility. Yes. You're right. Farzana, yes. Question 4, subject, verb, and complete thought. That's right, Farzana. Thank you so much. Very good. Thank you. Okay. So, if someone wants to give me answer of these, only 2 students are participating. What about other 7? Because we have 9 students. Still, we have 9 students. Because I saw they were like 18 and 19, but somehow don't know the reason they exit. Okay, 8 now. Okay. I think I'll tell you one thing. I've got these answers here in next slide. So here you can see free writing. The technique involves writing continuously for a set time without worrying about grammar, spelling, or organization. So these are the correct. We have fixed the sentence fragment here. Next is accountability means being responsible for your actions, decisions, and work performance. In business, it means you can be trusted to complete tasks and take responsibility for results. And fourth is three requirements: subject, verb, and complete thought. These are the three requirements for free writing. And fifth is 75 word minimum for the learning journal assignments about your choose and compare contrast essay words. Okay, so we have completed our class for today. And if you have any doubt, you can ask. You can ask your question on Yopi portal. You can ask a question here. So I want you to tell everyone. I want you to tell this, that please share this class to everyone you want to share with. Share with your classmates so they can have proper benefits. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vishal, for attending this class throughout 1 hour. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate each one of you, those who will watch it later and those who will download it. It is for everyone. It is for everyone who wants to take benefit and who wants to understand the concepts. So, Farzana, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope I'll share the link with you, everyone. And please share this video because it can reach to other people also. And I also get benefits, and I also get my confidence level up, and I'll also motivate. It is motivation for me if you'll share this video to your friends, your your f- your cousins, your relatives, or you just want to share it so they can see that what our teacher has started. I'll also start English learning lessons very soon. It would be for everyone, not for your portal. It would be for everyone. So I'll also share the link with you so you all can also attend it. And you can all also share with your friends, those who want to learn English. So Akram is saying, I'm wondering whether the final grades for the assignment is based on assessment, or you usually do your separate assessment. No, actually it is not about like final grade is about your overall performance, how you are interacting with your classmates, how you have done the uh, if you have commented, you have interacted three times or not, three people, three three classmates of your class, and it would be basis on your assignments. So it is not only like I do it usually separate I do my assessments. It is completely based on your performance, how you're interacting with your classmates, how you're answering them, how you are reading, how you're listening, and how you're completing your assignments. Vishali say, I think it's based on the final exams and all grades throughout all weeks. Yes, it is based on how you are performing throughout the week. What is your performance? And the final exams, it would be your final grade. Okay, any questions anymore? Anyone? Any more questions? It is nice that you are asking openly all the questions, and if you have any doubt, it is really good. Okay, I could not understand what you're saying, Vishal. Not for me, ma'am. Okay, also, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm telling you again and again. This is my motivation for doing this work. And share it even if someone is not interested in this class, because it will give me if someone is watching my video, it will give me motivation. Okay, Farzana, all answered. Thank you and take care, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Farzana. I'll take your leave now. And have a great evening. Have a great day where you are. Have a great uh, week. Thank you so much. Bye. I hope you liked my class. Thank you. Please share, like, and subscribe. Bye bye.